Let's talk about ergonomics and why this should be a safety priority in your workplace. Ergonomics is about the design of the workstation to fit the anthropometrics of your employee, as opposed to trying to fit their body and their posture to the equipment that they're frequently exposed to. Now, if we relate that to comfort in the workplace, what we're trying to think about here is the quality of work life. The reason for why that's so important is because that directly affects someone's productivity when they're at work, how well they're engaged in what they're doing, and their presenteeism. Aside from this as well, another important point about ergonomics is how that will promote safety culture and behaviours in the workplace. So if you make this a priority, this in turn becomes a priority for your employees. Now that we're comfortable in a chair, let's have a look at what it's like when we pull into the workstation. The first thing is we want to ensure that our arms have clearance from the surface of the desk. We can also ensure this by having our elbows kept at 90 degrees at least. The reason for this is we want to ensure that we can have our shoulders at a neutral position when we're using the keyboard. Now, when we are using the keyboard, the main thing to remember with that is that we want the tabs positioned down, not up, which means we've got to flick these little things in. By doing so, when we use the keyboard, it enables us to maintain the neutral positioning of our wrist. We want this so that we're not extending our wrist back and applying pressure and contraction of the muscles in our forearms. Neutral means that it remains relaxed. From there, the next thing that we can have a look at is the actual screen itself. We want to make sure that it's at least arm's distance so that it's not too close to us, and that the top third of the screen is in line with our eye height so that we can keep the neutral position of our neck as well. What we're trying to avoid there is having to bend our neck to view the bottom of the screen or tilt our neck back to view the top of the screen. Having it at the top third allows us to maintain the neutral position where we can keep everything else in line as well.